when you were on Roland Martin's show and Ice Cube was on there, he spoke about his Black Agenda contract, and he said that he was open to working with you. Did you ever hear from him?
No. And I would like to say for the record that I did reach out to him both in the group chat that Roland put us on directly after the show, and I reached out to him individually, and no, I did not ever hear back.
Hmm, that's fascinating. You know, it's funny. Some people were disappointed at the way that he appeared to dismiss the kind of the way you've been treated under this administration. You know, you've been the death threats. You know, when just terrible things. They felt like he was dismissive and a bit offensive. Did you feel that in the exchange, or was that just how we saw it from looking in?
You know, I felt that I honestly felt like he maybe felt ambushed. And I don't think he expected me to pop up on that screen. And so, in that vein, I wanted to give a little bit of compassion. But I also took it as, we have very different approaches to how it is that change happens. And as I said in that interview, justice is not a business transaction. You really have to make sure that you are bringing people with you, that you are consulting and collaborating with people, not because, you know, I think sometimes when people say that, they go, oh, well, why do I have to go so slow? Why can't I just, take the shortest path from A to B? And it's because you'll also get the shortest solution if you don't dot all your I's and cross your T's. And I think we've seen time and time again how Donald Trump and others of his administration have really used Black communities for their own personal gain. They've made a lot of promises and a lot of platitudes. Donald Trump and his campaign spent a lot of money trying to break off Black voters from the Democratic Party. And for all the money that they broke off, they didn't break off enough Black voters for what they invested in. And so this is bigger than Cube. I actually think that, there's something to be said for not continuing to engage in politics as usual. And I know for Cube, I think he felt like he wasn't engaging in politics as usual, but there are so many transactions that are happening about us, without us every single day. And it has real impacts on people's lives. It has the impact of whether or not people have access to healthcare, whether or not people have access to protections on the job, whether or not people like me are protected from white nationalists and white supremacists who are sending me death threats. And so it is actually important for us to be mindful that not only is change not a business transaction, but that we all have to have some clarity about what our bottom lines are, what we will and won't compromise on, and what it looks like to achieve justice with integrity.